What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys, we do have another update on Bonk, which has pumped up quite a bit in the last 24 hours, as you guys can see here. And to be honest, it hasn't had this much of a pump, at least for the last month or so. Again, nothing major, but it has pumped up 14% in the last 24 hours, majority of them coming from earlier this afternoon. So we're going to be going through what is next for Bonk. Is it going to pump up higher? Is it going to drop back down? And mainly looking at buyers and sellers point of view. Is it time to buy it? Is it time to sell it? Or is it simply time to hold on to it? Especially after the Bitcoin halving, can it potentially recover and then break out, potentially hitting a new all-time high? Or is this a temporary pump and then is going to drop back down into the red zone? But before I get into all of that stuff guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel. And for a bonus entry, following me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are currently looking at the candlestick pattern chart with the Fibonacci scale, which I will be using later on in the video to do some technical analysis. But for now, I'm just going to hide this and bring out the usual MACD indicator to do some price prediction, as I'm pretty sure that's what most of you guys are here for. So we are looking at the daily chart, and we can see that the SMA indicator here is here at the top, which is the purple line running across the chart, and Bonk is still performing lower than the SMA indicator, but it is getting closer and closer, and I'm expecting it to head above that over the coming days. But for now, let's zoom in into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then I'll move on to the hourly, daily and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I do that guys, just a little disclaimer. As usual, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So zooming into the 30-minute chart here, we do have the blue and the orange line looking quite bullish, heading towards the positive direction, and they are indeed looking quite steep as well, meaning this is not as realistic as it seems, because the only reason it's looking so steep is because of the major increase that's taken place over the last couple of hours. The graph thinks the crypto is going to keep pumping in that direction and at that pace over the next 12 to 14 hours, which is clearly not the case. So in the early hours of tomorrow to tomorrow midday, I'm expecting Bonk to be trading, yes, at a slightly higher value than where it is at the moment, but nothing too major. It is likely to hit red candles as well over the next couple of hours, going through a little bit of a dip, going through a price correction because of the peak that's taken place. However, what matters is the overall outcome, which at this point does seem to slightly be more on the positive side rather than the negative side. So yes, do expect an overall increase in value. And on a positive note, we can also see the majority of the cryptos are on the green side today, with Bitcoin heading over $65,000 as well, which has had a positive impact on the crypto market. Moving on to the hourly chart, next couple of days, again, the blue and the orange line are still looking quite bullish, heading towards the positive direction and looking quite steep as well. So this is again not as realistic as it seems. However, over the next 7 to 8 days, so towards the end of next week, I'm expecting Bonk to have gone through an overall increase in value. And yes, I'm also expecting it to have gone past 0.00002 cents. So above this price value here is where I'm expecting Bonk to be trading at by the end of next week. However, that does not mean it is likely to hit green days consistently over the next 7-8 days. Of course, it will go for a little bit of a dip in between, hitting a red day or two and then hitting green candles. But again, as I mentioned earlier, the overall outcome is what matters, and at this point it does seem to be more on the positive side. Now, moving on to the daily chart, next couple of weeks, the orange line has taken a complete U-turn here. It is looking quite bearish, heading towards the negative direction, and the blue line is looking quite bullish, heading towards the positive direction. However, it is still looking quite steep. Reason is because of the peak that's taken place today. However, over the next 6 to 8 weeks, mid to late June 2024, I'm unfortunately expecting Bonk to have gone for an overall drop in value. Reason being is this is not a sustainable project, and I've mentioned this when I started covering this crypto, when it initially got listed last year in around October, November time, where it was pumping like crazy. At that point I realized this crypto is not sustainable and it will crash back down, and that's exactly what's happened. And then it peaked back up and I expected it to drop back down again, and that is exactly what's happening. So over the long term, I'm not expecting any major pumps or bull runs from the crypto. I'm expecting an overall drop in value. Much below where it is trading at the moment is where I'm expecting the crypto to be valued at over the next 2 to 3 months. So let's go in a little bit more detail. So bringing out the Fibonacci scale, we are still trading in the green zone. However, over the next 2 to 3 months, I'm expecting the crypto to have dropped back down into the red zone, so trading at a lower value than where it is at the moment, and potentially heading even lower into the red zone towards the second half or Q3, Q4 of 2024 is what I'm expecting. But this is a crypto that I cover on a regular basis on this channel, so if there are any updates or news that come across that can prove as to why Bonk is likely to pump back up and is a long-term hold, then yes, I will keep you guys updated. But either way, I'll keep you guys updated on any major updates or news that come across. So to stay in the loop on my predictions and expectations from Bonk, make sure you guys stay subscribed and turn on the bell notifications to get notified every time I upload. So get rid of the Fibonacci scale. Heading into the CoinMarketCap website here, we can see the trading volume has gone down by 10% in the last 24 hours, currently at $113 million. However, the trading volume is likely to go up higher than where it is at the moment. As the pump is currently taking place, we are likely to see more and more people trading the crypto. Even since this afternoon, as you guys can see, the trading volume was around $88 million and right now has increased to 113 million in a space of about 5 hours. It is likely to carry on heading up. Over the week it is up 10% and over the month it is down 20%, guys. So it has been very volatile, but as you guys can see, the overall outcome has clearly been more on the negative side over the month. So it is still on its way to recovery, but then again, over the long term, as I mentioned, it is likely to crash back down in value. So yeah, this is my take and my prediction on Bonk, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below how high and how low you guys are expecting this crypto to go in 2024. I've seen comments saying it is likely to get rid of 1-0 and so on this year, which I highly doubt. But if you still believe that, or if you believe it's going to add zeros or get rid of more zeros, comment down below and I'll be replying to your comments as well. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it's free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I'll catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.